Hello and welcome back to the Owl Upstairs Tarot. Thank you so much for being here today. It is such a pleasure to share this sacred space with you guys. Today we are asking Spirit for a reminder for you of what makes you so amazing. I know sometimes we can forget about how beautiful and amazing and wonderful we all truly are as our own unique selves. And so today we're asking Spirit for their reminder on what makes you truly, deeply amazing and beautiful. So we will select 3 cards for 3 piles. So Spirit, could you kindly share with us in unconditional love the very best card for piles 1, 2, and 3 for just what makes them so amazing. There's pile 1, the ocean. Beautiful. And then we have pile 2, which is there. And then we have pile 3. Please, Spirit. Right there. Okay. So we also have the castle. And we also have the sword. Beautiful. And we're also going to pick 3 more cards to help draw you in to the energy of these. So Spirit, could you kindly share with us 3 additional cards, one for both piles 1, 2, and 3 on what makes them so amazing. Thank you so much. Look at that. Okay, so this is 3, this is 2, and 1. Okay, so pile 1, we have Saturn in Libra with devotion. I love that. We have Saturn in Sagittarius with fulfillment. Beautiful. And we have Saturn in Aquarius with eccentricity. Wow, big Saturn showing up here for this reading. Love that. Okay, so take a moment and tune in to the pile that you feel most drawn to, pile 1, 2, and 3, for the message from Spirit that you need to hear most. Just a reminder of what makes you so amazing and so awesome, or maybe learn some new things about yourself, or to tune into some energies that maybe you haven't tapped into for a while. And as always, if you feel called to skip ahead, you can do so with the timestamps in the description box below. And I will see you guys so very soon in the readings. Hello, pile number 1. You are drawn here to the ocean. You have such great depths. Wow. And you hold a lot of space for a lot of people. What a beautiful quality that is. And then we have devotion, Saturn in Libra with the 7th house. I see that you have 2 sides of you with this, but I feel like they're very balanced and very harmonious. Like the face that you share with the world versus like your private and your home life, or like what you share publicly and then the emotions, like your true self. I don't know if everyone knows how intuitive, how emotional, how healing and nurturing that you truly are. I hear that you're a star. Like that's one of your star qualities, is that you just have so much depth and beauty and fluidity to you and your energy and how you embody emotions and just situations in this world. Like you hold a lot of space for people. You're a very, very deep healer. And I also feel like you're a vessel of truth, like a vessel of light. So here we have this emanation of this beautiful blue, which makes me think of the blue ray of light and just being so wise and so communicative in a very strong way. Let's see what else your cards have to say. Pile number 1. Love this. Okay, so let's start with some tea leaves. So Spirit, could you kindly share, thank you, the very best tea leaves for pile number 1? Maybe from this one. Nope, perfect. Okay. And then let's also ask Spirit for one more card from this deck, please, for pile number 1. All right, or 2 cards. So we have Bat. Take care, enemies are working against you. I don't always use what is down here. We'll see how the rest of the reading goes. For me, this is more about the bat and the symbolism itself, because bats can navigate and see things through the dark using echolocation. So they're super, super psychic, super perceptive of their environments without able to see things clearly. A lot like the ocean, because when we navigate into the depths of the oceans or into the psychic realm, into the intuitive world, we don't always know where we're going or how deep, but we can feel our way through it. So I feel like this is, again, confirmations that you're like a clairsentience, maybe, or maybe you use sonar where you hear things, like you have strong clairaudient gifts and abilities. So love this. We also have, oh my gosh, healing. We literally just talked about how you have a very strong healing gift. Wow. You have such beautiful strength and reverence. Like, people come to you because you're a pillar of support, and you hold this just great vast wisdom and space for people. Like, I would not be surprised if you have a very, very deep connection to the divine feminine, and just like working with the divine feminine because of these. Wow. And transmutation with Phoenix. I have full body chills, pile number 1. This is amazing. So not only do you have the elements of water, but you also know how to help people, I think, transform a lot of their inner challenges, because you have surmounted your own challenges. You've risen above this challenge, the things, the trials, the tribulations of life, and you have overcome them and transformed yourself, and now you can help teach and lead and help others with transmuting their own energies, especially I feel with the emotional realm. But it could also be physical, just with the bear, because with Reiki and like healing touch, and maybe you're a nurse or you work in the healthcare industry, or maybe you do an alternative medicine, but you're very, very, very committed to helping others along their soul journey and being a pillar of strength. This is beautiful. Okay, let's see what else. We're going to draw a couple more cards. So, Spirit, could you kindly share with pile number 1 the very best card that comes from this deck? Thank you. And we'll also do this one, please, Spirit, for pile number 1. Thank you. Okay. So we have Aponia. What did we say about leadership? Wow. Okay, so if I did not, I'm pretty sure I said leadership with the healing, but this just confirms it. What is that? I'm not really sure what this is, but look at her pulling. She's either pulling in source energy, or she's transmuting and pushing out this like beautiful, like it gives me vibes like this, where we have this transmutation of this energy, because she's just got such grace and strength and reverence and self-assurance. Like, she's very confident in who she is, because she's very self-aware and just knows. 1 + 4 is also 5, which is also change. So I'm also thinking, like, you know how to navigate change very, very well, or you help people navigate change, which are both beautiful gifts. And then we also have planetary wave. We have soul mission, trust the inner call, soul team. Woo-wee. Gosh, okay. This is who you are. We have planetary wave and we have the ocean. I feel like pile number 1, you're here to, like, not just, you're here to shake the boat and rock things up, and you are proud of it, like, as you should, because this planet needs all the support and help we can get with creating change and to the things that need to go. I think you're very devoted to your authenticity and who you are as an individual, what your strengths are. Wow, you're a light worker. You're someone who just is here to help people find their way. The ocean is huge. The ocean is so, so vast, and we can get lost along the journey. We can drown in the ocean. There's big storms. We have to learn how to navigate and ride the wave. But you have lived that yourself. I just heard trials by fire. You know how to navigate grief in the darkness of winter. You've been there. You've lived through it. I kept looking at this bird earlier, and I thought it was someone maybe someone or something that you really loved that crossed over or that left your life in some way. It could be a relationship that ended. It could be a career that ended. It could be something that completely turned your world from day to night, or like really made a big shift in the energy, in starkness and contrast. I think that's how you learned maybe how to navigate in the dark, because it's something that you had never experienced before. But by going through this yourself, you're going to step up and be a pillar of light for so many other people. So many people are going to come to rely on you because of the strength and the gifts that you have to help people with this kind of stuff that happens in life. Most of us are not taught how to navigate emotions or to take care of ourselves, or we're really taught that it's good to give to others, but we don't always know how to receive support in return. And I feel like you've learned how to balance this harmoniously. Balance is huge for you, because if you are an overgiver, then you're depleted and you don't have enough to give to others, which is a big part of, I think, what you're here to do. And then if you don't give, it also doesn't feel right inside for you. So you've learned the art of seeing the higher vision and then also orchestrating how to make this happen so that you show people how to move through the fire and how to heal and overcome it, whatever that means for each individual. Very cool. Let's draw a couple tarot cards for a few additional messages for you, pile number 1. Spirit, could you kindly share the very best messages for pile number 1 on what makes them so darn amazing? What else would you like? Oh my gosh. Well, obviously you're superb, and Spirit just wanted you to know that by throwing all of these everywhere. We're going to take all of the... Oh man, are we going to take all of these? This is so many. I don't feel like these are right, but I do feel... So we'll put these to the side. I do feel like these are correct, and I do feel like these are correct. We'll do these first since they show first. Okay, so we have the Star card. So yeah, you have a very strong connection to Spirit. You know who you are. I feel like you're pulling, it's like almost like you're pulling down this energy from heaven and planting it here on earth. Like you are here to share wisdom and be this beautiful pillar of light and bring in all of this beautiful harmony and just gorgeous energy of support for everyone. It's like you're also a rainbow bridge. So maybe you are also a medium, maybe you're a psychic, maybe you're a tarot reader, but I do feel like you have a very strong healing spiritual gift. Maybe you do Reiki or something that helps bring harmony and peace to others. And that could also be something like a social worker, or it could be someone who plays music and brings beauty and harmony into the world. I also heard justice. So like somebody who makes harmony happen for other people in their lives in ways that maybe they can't create it for themselves. Like you help people have peace and happiness. We have the Nine of Cups. Wow. Yes. So you are absolutely, like, this is a very rich energy. So not only do you get to do what you love, but you're going to be rewarded for it, which is amazing and a huge gift. The Hierophant, yep, confirming that you are a spiritual leader and that people come to you for your wisdom. You have gifts that the world needs. Seven of Wands, look at that inner peace, that strength that she has. The power, but the leadership, she knows who she is. Again, confirmation that you know who you are and there's nothing that anybody else can tell you otherwise. All right, let's move these down. Ace of Pentacles. Look at this new growth, helping to create and plant and spread seeds of love. This is where I see. Like, here's where your clients are, and they're coming to see you because you've come up over this mountain and you now have this beautiful connection to source. Like, you tell and teach and show and communicate with people how to get here across that bridge. Beautiful. Let's move these out of the way so we can add more. Okay. So we have the High Priestess. Yes, you are definitely someone who's very intuitive, very just a feeler, absolutely a feeler. You can feel the essence of spirit. You are very connected to the divine. It brings you a lot of joy. Yep, because you have had, you've sat through these experiences. You you have had your dark nights of the soul, but now you have that key and that wisdom. You know how to take rest when you need it. You know how to replenish yourself, to nurture yourself, to care for yourself by going within. Wow. I love it when the cards do that. You could also be a meditation teacher, I hear. King of Wands, look at this leadership, again, with this leadership energy. Your courage, your strength, your resilience is very admirable. Hand transformation, the death and rebirth. Again, guys, you can't write this. You're someone here on this earth with beautiful, beautiful gifts, strengths, tenacity to usher in a new consciousness, transformation of the energies of planet Earth through people, communications, your psychic skills, your healing gifts. You're a miracle worker. So pile number one, you have beautiful, beautiful gifts. I hope you never forget how talented and just beautiful this kind of work is. This is invaluable. I mean, this kind of stuff is life-changing. So pile number one, thank you for being here and for sharing your gifts and your contribution to humanity, because it takes a lot of inner strength and courage and resilience to become this person. So kudos to you, pile number one. Pile number one, this was your reading. I am so grateful that you're here today to hear this reading and to know how awesome you are. Not just from me, but from spirit as well. Just confirmation that you are doing the work of spirit and that your gifts are needed and are treasured beyond measure. So pile number one, have a beautiful day, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number two. You're drawn here to the card of the Castle and to Saturn and Sagittarius with fulfillment. Immediately, I think one of the things that makes you so amazing is your ability to break the mold, because I feel like you have a strength in being able to, one, either travel successfully or go on trips, or you love knowledge and wisdom. And with Saturn, with Sagittarius, makes me feel like you have done this so much that you're like now an expert in a specific field, or you know how to communicate information with poise and with a lot of wisdom that helps people get out of their box. Like, you bring enlightenment and you bring perspective and a lot of value to people. You're a wealth of knowledge is what I'm hearing. Very, very cool. So let's see what else we have for pile number two. Let's go ahead and draw some tea leaves. So Spirit, could you kindly share with pile number two the very best tea leaf for them? Might not be from this pile. Let's take the other pile of tea leaves. Get this pile, Spirit, for pile number two. The very best. Yes, thank you. Wow, success. You're a shining star. Okay. Wow, I love this. Your spirit is just so abundant. I mean, we have the Castle, which is a huge, luxurious energy, and then you have fulfillments, which would be somebody who's very successful. So I think whatever you touch literally turns to gold. So whether this is in a career aspect, or if this is, like maybe you're a really lucky person, like you just win the lottery, or, like you have amazing synchronicities and opportunities come right to your doorstep. Like you are a star. Ooh, this is amazing. I love this. Okay, Spirit, what else makes pile number 2 so amazing? Thank you. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Okay, so we have butterfly spirit transformation. You're beautiful. Wow, the energy that you embody is just absolutely beautiful. And we have the pearl again. Wow. Pearls are formed under pressure, and they take time. So it makes me feel like you have been working on something, or there's an aspect of yourself that you've really dedicated a lot of time to, that you knew would make you very happy, and you've been successful in this transformation. It might be something to do with your physical body or your physical health, but whatever it is for you, it makes you really stand out, and people see this gorgeous transformation. We have bluebird spirit happiness. Wow, you just shine so brightly. And I think you are very communicative. You share your love with others in a very expressive way through your voice. So you might also be somebody who has a very songs, or like healing gifts with music or communication in some way. Is this a unicorn? I keep looking down. I think that is a unicorn. It makes you very unique. You have a very special gift that makes you super, super unique. Cool. We have Standing Stones Passage. These are very strong pillars. I like that. And then we also have Spirit Guardian of the Summer with expansion. So fruitful. And you know what? I just thought about ships having to go through a rite of passage to sometimes get from one place to another, to expand and journey. So this makes me feel like you either travel a lot, or you've been on some spiritual travel, like maybe you do like astral travel, or things that you go and traverse the universe in higher realms, or like you're a frequent flyer in, gosh, like beauty. There's something about your beauty here. Let's see what else we can get from Spirit to help put together some more messages for you, pile 2. This is awesome. Could you please kindly share with pile number 2, Spirit, the very best card for them from this deck that represents what makes pile 2 so amazing? Which one? Okay, I like this one. And let's do this one as well. What makes pile 2 amazing, Spirit, from the best card from this deck? Okay, that one. Thank you. Okay, so from these we have transformation again. Wow, pile number 2. Huge minds, like huge transformations, helping people with their shifts in consciousness, illuminating perspective, enlightenment. Wow. King Tide, plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. Holy moly. Pile number 2. This is cool. You are big stuff. Okay, so let me tune in here and see what else Spirit wants to share with you, because you have so many gifts. I know we talked about whatever you touch turns to gold, but really, I think it is a process for you when you do it. Like, it's not whatever you set your heart and mind out to do, either something that you enjoy doing or helping others. But I feel like everything you touch just magically, it grows. Like you have a gift to help things actually in the physical realm grow. So this could be businesses, this could be relationships, this could be like actual plants, like maybe you're a farmer, or you harvest things, or you have orchards. But whatever you're involved in or you do, first you love it and you bring a lot of joy and lightness and happiness to others, and you bring a higher perspective and a higher vibe. But you go all in, like you don't hold back. And because you give 100%, you receive 100%. And everything here tells me that even though it can sometimes take a little bit of time, your foundations are super solid. You're a very grounded person in who you are. Even though you're sensitive and you're mindful and you're like a unicorn, somebody that really stands out, like you have strong roots. You remember if you've had humble beginnings, I don't think that has affected how you treat people, which is fame, success, wealth can really change people. And I don't feel like that is you, pile number 2, at all. I feel like you are happy to receive this abundance, this summertime happy expansive energy, because you have earned it. You have gone through the passage to get from one side to the other. Gorgeous. Okay, let's see your tarot cards. What else Spirit makes pile number 2 amazing? Could you please kindly share with us the very best messages for pile number 2? Okay, so here, these, and we'll take these. All right. So pile number 2, what makes you so amazing? 10 of Swords. Yes, you are, one, strong enough to stand on your own, but you're also not afraid to walk away. So when enough is enough. You don't stand for any BS, and you're okay to just say, yep, this ship has sailed. I'm done. We're not doing this, which is such a wonderful quality to have. You also have very strong boundaries, and you have a lot of personal power and a lot of courage and inner strength. And I feel like your spiritual practices have also really helped ground you in times where you've gone through major forms of transformation. I love this. You built your own, you built whatever this is for you. So whether this is a business, something, a creative something, a relationship, a dream you've always wanted, if it's not come true yet, know that whatever you touch will turn to gold and will become fruitful, because you have this very, very magnetic touch, something that's just wondrous about you. People look at you when you walk in the room, like people want a piece of whatever you have. It's just who you are. You can make anything grow. Yes, justice. You're very fair, and you're very, I wouldn't say direct, but I think diplomatic would be a very good word for you, because you're very intelligent. You've put a lot of time into learning and studying something. And because of that, you can yield the sword of truth. But it's done so in a way that isn't harming others. Yes, look at that. Queen. This is awesome. So very independent, very self-assured. The Queen of Pentacles knows she doesn't, like, everything that she has made has been like on her own, and she's proud but humble of her creations, as she should be, because she worked hard to be where she is today. 3 of Wands, such expansive, fiery energy. 3 of Swords and 7 of Cups. Yeah, it was hard to get to where you are today, pile number 2. I mean, success like this does not not come with challenges, because even though it's not trial by fire, expansion can be painful because you have to make choices. You have to figure out, how are we going to climb the ladder of the success? And along the way, there's going to be some snakes, and there's going to be some, deception. Maybe we didn't always know what we wanted for ourselves. But I know that from these experiences, you always picked yourself up and you're able to move on from them. And that's what has led you to this beautiful success, and why you're able to live a full, prosperous, and abundant life. You are someone who has lived life to the fullest with no regrets. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is amazing. Pile number 2, this is your reading. If you would like to share in the comments below what it is that you've been so successful with, or any stories from all of this, because I'm sure you have plenty of stories, we would love to hear from you in the comments below. If you'd like to like or subscribe to my videos for any future postings, you can do so too by hitting that subscribe and the like button. And yeah, pile number 2, I cannot wait to see you again in the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 3. You were drawn here to the Sword. I hear of Truth, and Saturn and Aquarius with eccentricity. So what I'm getting from these 2 cards is that you're a very clear-cut person, and you know who you are. One of your strengths, your gifts, is you show off. I just realized, pile number whoops, 3, that we need to censor this card real quick. So just give me one quick moment. Okay, pile number 3. If I am totally honest, I feel like this kind of stuff absolutely makes you angry. Like, I feel like censorship really grinds your gears, because you want to know the truth. You want to know, you want it to be how it is. Like, you want to just like let your, what I hear is freak flag fly, but in the best way. Like, you are authentically you, and you want everyone to know that this is who you are. It's very clear cut. So what a beautiful gift to know who you are and to radically accept yourself. I love that. So let's draw a tea leaf and ask Spirit kindly for pile number 3 to give us the very best tea leaf for pile number 3. Thank you so much. And is there any tea leaves from this one? Thank you so much. Beautiful. Okay, so we have horse, short journey. Look at you prancing. And we have money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Ooh. I'm hearing you go off the beaten path, which makes total sense, being someone that is so eccentric. Let's see here. Yeah, kind of like that there. What horse needs to be on top? Okay. You're very powerful, pile number 3. Someone who's got a lot of strength and resilience and tenacity, and just knows how to go the distance. I also feel like you're someone that's hard to tame, and I love that. I feel like that's a really, again, admirable quality. Like, you're a little bit rebellious, and you're here to shake things up. But I think that's a very beautiful thing. But I also think it's going to lead you to a lot of abundance, because we need way showers, and we need people to do things in a different way, because how the world is currently operating is not a sustainable way to live. So we need people with your gifts and talents and your abilities to help show us new ways of doing things. So pile number 3, what else does Spirit have to share with you, please? Please, Spirit, could you kindly guide us? Pile that one, number 3. And let's go ahead and do this one as well. Oh, okay, awesome. And any from this deck for pile number 3, Spirit? Any from this? Yep. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. We have lots of cards, pile number 3. So first we have chaos. I love it. Okay, so this goes really nicely with the sword. Like, you are not someone who is afraid. You are not afraid to rock the boat, and you are not afraid to shake things up and to be different and to be bold and to be. If that's a very, what did we just say about power? We have Zeus here. That is a very, very powerful quality to have, is to be someone who is very strong in their knowing, and to know that what they're doing, they'll do it, and they'll do it in a full strength. That's amazing. Okay, so we have Persephone. We have, I think that's Oster, New Beginnings. Beauty. And Lilith with Independence. I love this. Okay, so you're a little bit of a daredevil. Love that. And you like to just live on the wild side of life. That's what makes you uniquely you. That's what makes you beautiful. You're not afraid to rock the boat. You're not afraid to have a good time. You're not afraid to be loud, be proud, to be expressive, to dance your own dance. That's what makes you uniquely beautiful. Like, this makes me feel like tattoo, artwork. I'm hearing like hair design, makeup, things that really allow you to express the vastness of yourself and to shake things up and do things in a different way. Really transformative. But it's like not a dark art. For some of you, it might be a dark art, or maybe you're like a gothic style of art, like artist, or you just go outside of the norm so much that I think it kind of catches people off guard, because you have this like young and naive and like fun, rebellious energy to you. It doesn't matter how old you are. It's more about your soul and your spirit. Your spirit's like very eager and excited to try things out and to play and have a good time and test the waters, and like it's like fearlessness, and that is such a wonderful quality to have. Standing in your authenticity, knowing who you are and owning it. Yes, with the waterfall, your inner power, your confidence in claiming your place. Like, you are a powerhouse, pile number 3. Amazing. Beneath the surface, what's really driving you, true motives, and breaking free? You break the molds. We said that earlier. Like, you are someone who is authentically yourself. You're not here to play by the rules. You're not here to fit in nicely. Like, I feel like for you, the worst, like, kind of like having to fit the mold or fit in a box, or like traditional school, or like living the path that like the normal people live, would be like death to you, or whatever area of life this speaks to you in. So if it's not like career, then maybe it's just like you have an alternative for like family lifestyle or partnership, or you just live in a very different world than I would say most people do. And that's what makes you amazing, and that's one of your strengths. Your confidence, your truth, knowing who you are, breaking the mold. Yeah, I mean, all of this is going to lead you to major abundance and major power. That is your abundance and your power. It's just being your authentic self and showing up in the world however feels right and best for you to shake things up. Yes. All right. So pile number 3, let's see what other messages we have. So we have the Knight of Cups. There's your horse. Maybe you actually work with horses as well. Messenger. Powerful messages is what I'm getting from this. Like, you are like, however you communicate, I also heard godlike power with these Hermes shoes. So I'm not sure how you communicate your emotions or what it is that you try to get across to others in the world, or what you try to make happen or move forward, but there is tremendous amount of power behind whatever it is that you are trying to deliver. Amazing. And I do feel like it does shake people up emotionally, but it again, since it's one of the things that makes you so amazing, it's going to be positive things. Like maybe you help people see, there's a lot of people that live in this world that think that they have to do something a certain way. Like you have to live by these set of rules because this is what you were taught and this is how you grew up and this is blah 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 blah. And what I feel like this is that you teach people how to live a little, like how to have fun and how to break out of that mold and how to, just be a free and wild spirit. Like we all need those friends and those people. Yes, it's like emotional freedom. I feel like sometimes we can all get, well, maybe not you, pile three, but for me, I know I can get a little bit emotionally stuffy and stagnant in my day to day and just like what I do every day. And I feel like with this is just like, nope, we're not doing that. Like very much surrender, like you're not buying into people's stuff. You're an independent spirit and it brings you a lot of peace. Lots of peace. What? Thank you so much, Spirit. There's your fire again. And another horse, 2 knights. So you are quick moving. So on top of being someone who is just very straightforward, very eccentric, you're always on the go. You're always moving. You're always doing things. You want to create. You want to experience. You want to live life vivaciously. Like you're here for a good time. And you're going to celebrate it. I love it. We have 4 of Wands. Yeah, like Coachella and like music festivals and parties, like things where you can like let your spirit free. You might also go to like Renaissance fairs or like things that are non-traditional to people, like different what are those things called? The sci-fi fairs and like the comic cons, like those types of things where you're just like or oh man, just like different camps or fairs, things that just not everyone goes to, but it's like that is your fun and like that's your playground and like that's where you live your best life. Ooh, yes. Okay. Yeah, you are a bold, courageous, fiery spirit. You like to have a good time and you stand firm and you stand proud. You are a way shower for others in a very unique, different way. I think you help people have fun and come back to life. I feel like you're someone who helps people get out of their ruts, helps people get out of their routines, helps people, wake up to the passion and the excitement and the fun that life can be. Because after we've had, trials and tribulations and like dark nights of the soul, like we need people to help us shake things up and bring back to life because so many of us can get hypnotized in that pattern, that loop, those like, merry-go-rounds of life. And I feel like you say, nope, not doing this. We have way too much to do and we have too many parties to attend to and we have way too much stuff to dig up to be living a boring life. I love that. I love that so much. Keep that young fiery spirit of yours going forever, pile number 3, because it is such a gift to the world. I love this so much. Pile number 3, this was your reading. Thank you so much for being here today. This was such a fun reading to do. If you would like to share some of your interests, hobbies, what do you do for fun? Pile number 3, I want to know. Like, tell me more. This is awesome. Please do so in the comments below. And if you feel called to like or share this video or subscribe to my channel, I would love for you to be a part of this beautiful community of independent, thinkers. Have a great day, pile number 3, and we'll talk so soon. Bye-bye.